Today, I'm going to show you how to use Network Traffic Analyzer for basic network troubleshooting. When you log into your NTA module, you see the dashboard interface, which shows you the real-time traffic flows that are happening on your network. If ever there is something strange happening on the network, there are a couple of ways to see this. The first is by looking at the reports in the dashboard, where you might notice some unexpected or bizarre activity. The other option is to set up alert thresholds. Let's look at the first option, which is looking at the flows table in the dashboard and other areas of the web interface. Remember that from this page we can see who is talking to who on the network. By clicking on different sections of the table, we can sort the information by throughput, total bytes, etc. This gives us a better idea of what is happening. If we click on the info button for a specific host, we can see more information, such as its actual throughput. This is one way to view the traffic for a single flow. Another way is by looking at the global view on the host list page. We can do the same thing on this page as we did for the throughput example. As you can see here, sorting the traffic by throughput means that it's sorted by top bandwidth consumption. This makes it easy to quickly see who is using the most bandwidth. If we want to know which nodes are talking to our host, we can click on its IP address or host name to go to the peers view, which shows us where the traffic is going. From the vertical bar, you can see which nodes are communicating with our host, and if you scroll down, you'll see where the traffic is being sent or received at the moment. If you see traffic that you weren't expecting to see, you might want to investigate further. Sometimes, NTA will report traffic as unknown. This can be caused by two things. The first case is when the software was not able to understand the nature of this traffic. This could happen, for example, when the flows of traffic started before the software was able to see the beginning of the flow. The second case is when the protocol is really unknown, and in this case, it is difficult to know what is really going on. Another important thing is to look at the ports. If you see strange port numbers you don't expect to see, this could be an indication of suspicious activities. Another thing you should look at under the Protocols tab is how your host is using the network bandwidth available. If you see traffic using protocols you expect, that is fine. But if you see traffic on protocols you don't expect to see, this might not be so good. Now this brings us to the alerts part of the software, where we can define threshold triggers for the amount of traffic seen for a specific protocol. We can do this by clicking on the alert sign. As you can see, the traffic recognized by NTA for threshold at the moment includes the number of bytes, the number of packets, and the application protocols. Some of the threshold options you can specify are greater than, equal to, or less than for every minute, every 5 minutes, every hour, or every day. To finish our talk, I'll leave you with an example. You can set up an alert to notify you if a host sends or receives 5,000 bytes in 1 minute. You can change this value to 5 minutes, or every hour, or every day. This is important because it allows NTA to trigger alerts on important events that you might have otherwise missed. If an alert is generated, you will see a red triangle appear here on the bottom right. Thank you for watching.